the former education minister, the comments about Obia can was say some of the university programs are useless. But and unfortunately for me, remember me other stories, so but fortunately for me, me wo Obia ono so ben wa de chebu pa ono so de me ban so me tie ne di answer na ma ba me other stories so. Mr. Franco to a champion.
Okay. We have resources a woman na what draft programs ebeboa ama such raw materials and also primary materials and are very useful. Okay. So I say. Then oba yanye bi bremo ha say ya. The entire we are getting it all wrong and they say we share resources of Africa to be precise. Enka e was yenya programs ebetimi abi your students in our dream normal making very good use of the resources we have in Africa.
Okay.
So I say. But here's the case you adopted several programs from outside. They are of no benefit, if I should put it that way, to our context, Ghana and Africa, to be general.
So you agree with Adutwum?
Very precisely.
Okay.
Because the programs you have your trees were Ghana, your trees, your bauxite, your manganese, your gold, your oil. How many programs in the various universities are you study side no we say the be if we are ya do you bit me make add value to these raw materials and you bit my money useful to our society and then even if possible export some of these different raw materials. So I say because how catch humanities me to me sociology.
Okay.
Me art students, me sociology or tech. Several of us in a year. Nti obi bobusa say mo wie no kosi say. So I say, how are we useful to the society? Yeah. Said the Nadok can be no be no be rural arts but not a bank. Was that why the person was trained? And was that baby and training so on rural arts?
Okay.
So I say,
yeah.
And for me, we are losing it a bit. Reforms in the
okay.
So I say we should give skill training. Okay. So Dr. Adutwum or say after every program of study piano, you should at least acquire a skill. It makes you stand out. Say, me program when I'm a choir. Bibi say that me to me the when I'm to me the So I say, but it shouldn't be say, humanities. The only thing we can do is say better on your kenkai. So what I say, the only skill as humanities saying and I bet you say we better on your kenkai. Even to the engineers. 10 years engineers and other schools or producing engineers in at the end of the day, your engineers say training woman or me so productive and efficient and can fly the near the idea and can in the first place.
Yeah.
Because your civil engineers are training work.
Yeah.
Then what is their use?
Okay.
Skill away. They've only acquired the theoretical knowledge. What is the practical knowledge? So I want to yes. And it's efficient enough. All seekers come to a round table discussion. Where is the direction? Ghana is saying a person programs being ena yema ya attend to anasi concentrating on even the manufacturing sector, the art sector. So needs assessment said now can yes idea no.
Sure.
And yes, we said we'll be quite a doctorate to a by ya near mountain program among or the various university no way or so me away when I'm mature. Yes, sir. As a nation, I was here who be a person the direction I find I was here. This is an emerging economy. Into the manufacturing sector, and I also pay attention to the manufacturing sector. Graduates Benny here, programs Benny here, you bet me I hear Juma with the manufacturing sector.
Okay.
Because the raw materials are here in their numbers.
Okay.
Into academy dear, they become where they add the value to the raw materials. You bet manufacture BB. A lot of things are gotten from the bauxite especially precisely. It don't be bringing in your free but it mean what there be that.
Yeah.
I just a boni but for the code room. Meanwhile, mineral engineering. Ghana, how could you matter? You be okay. You see, at the end of the day, products in a baba abonteno. I didn't know to the boy. So I'm highly in support of Dr. Adutwum because on at this time when they buy.
Yeah, sure.
So, also opposite the manufacturing sector, no, uko any mubiano, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and what are they all? And then as a sign that here, now imagine economy, you person, you add the value to our raw materials, young concentrate you. Now, don't go on students, don't go on, young programs in attractive to them no money be so I say not more so practical aspect yeah money here what I say for me that is that so what you mean that me I'm a friend is say advocacy or advocate of skill training. Yes, because I can't phone any actually I can kind and communia and then you'll be a smart person get me so I say but the practical aspect also be a civil engineer or tech. Then of the day, what is the person's use? Kaya na ye who is a civil engineer there, acquire ye bridges, no money, I didn't know was encar to me. But then ye contract, road contract, be any as a China for Yaroma Sambe. Yes, ye training engineers were your so I say, so I know when friend in psychology, friend cognitive dissonance. What I say? Who's engineering, civil engineer, electrical engineer, whatever. But at the end of the day, you know what you offer, so the Oko China can find Yajuma.
But say you for China for now, but and you man pay for the idea, bro.
Oh, of
and
course,
I say they don't have the skill of meeting their yes, I can.
Yeah, they don't have the skill. They do not have the skill. Brand to
pass it through no for 4 years no where your skill be a.
What you ask yourself then say? Yeah, training engineers you the various universities, are they exposed to the practical aspect of the program?
Okay.
Do we give it to them? You know, me to bra, Baba ni so what I say, Baba no woman, and then me who say can you still be converse engineers no man you move overall safety boots ne you know mun you have to.
I don't know so on say can you still flooded.
Abini me boy. See training engineers, thousands of them since I came started here. Make my say we are training more than 100,000 engineers.
Yeah.
But what are we saying? So, you know, media, this is my position. I was say Omani needs assessment. Because you are producing humanities in a baby, even engineers and architects and they are training baby. At the end of the day, what is their use? So, and the skyscrapers are assisting Ghana hanging on your coffee, Abrofia and ABC. Meanwhile, your architects or Ghana, or some designs of building construction, your home has see. And you know, the Americans say, I was here, man, the skill aspect of our education. Can you know, your papa Rollins about you say, who call the JSSR? Technical skills for them, it be a block laying. It be a carpentry, it be a way, it be you know, according from the basic school, no developing interest to a particular profession because persuade day or you. By now, you in our theory, I can kind natural, Tinipana of your school, I didn't know. Then there comes another question: the orientation of the African towards education and the same.
Okay.
When you know, from 6 years now, I see at the school, but I be into the school. Ubusana also be a doctor. Ubusana also be a lawyer. Ubusana also be an engineer. Hey, you might through engineer school Africa had here.
Is it about blind choices?
Well, of course, we don't concentrate on the potentials of the person. Ubuhana mame lawyer or such a
education at what stage now if you say okay sport will be because obi ha me for instance my family life in example because now your JHS near the name head prefect. Tiema say unya easy 10 ones near the day. It's because me general arts. The never pass o me general arts. Basically because now unya no unya grade 8 kwa or business now unya grade 6 now be at what stage?
For me, say as parents, say you're very observant. We can discover their potential right from the word go from 1 year, 2 years in a banana. So I say to me who's a or interest with this particular international brofono expose environment young control near ready or more. The acquiring interest will never manifest. Na parents na concentrate on. But I hide the antisa. Papa na catch and the banners of Bella and the acquiring lawyer no be. So doctor no person they also
family they never pay a lawyer and lawyer no
as a family heritage we open was one but it shouldn't work that way obia one unique talent and yakopon dem
yeah it be reading subjects be calculation
yes it be obi dey ball
yeah
what I say obi dey your friend is saying ado farming there's into talent near a dozen. How to discover such talents now? You have to developing or not. I don't any problem. Africa, you're boxing in one classroom. You know, your general arts. You know, your business. You know, but no, we have our individual talents. And you can see buanya discover. Could be able to do obey. But what I say, in education, one education is to what? To help you discover. to initiate and then to do things in their right perspective. Of all these three, at the Pan Africa, you find it serious. To discover an idea, your school since formal education introduced in Ghana has a about 70, 80 years. What is it? Discovery when the education, innovation, doing. If so why observant or more natural talent in the domono, or more kind to me inventions. Oh, Ghana has a and your school some.
Yeah.
So what I say, Apostle Kojosa for one. And there are several others almost inventions and your school crowd the amount that opportunities. Then lastly, to do things in their right perspective. Flooding here see hard and saying you see incremental and saying indiscipline on the part of Ghanaians, a contribute to 70%. And to do this, you could school and media and think of be in water way. What I say, Nipani educator do. He knows what to do at a particular point in time to do this in their right perspective or education, but no question in Zoom. Or did we know to sabing not to a bonting? So I say, Ujani and no coffee we got him. Education now, Kunya, Diana Kunya no school, and no woman or a friend is saying, oh, the Yajuman.
Mom could do an answer, yes, and so if you say your mom could.
So what I say, so all the three aspects of education I'm to invent, to discover, and then to do things in the right perspective. Sami and Samuel, and the educated ones, and I see a good school, yeah. So I say, where you ended up, you see a dicey waterways. Yeah, na sabi, baby, I see a tongue go granny to go. Yeah. So I say, do be a two boys who invented on the San Crass and what I say on top. And see, education, dear me, who was because you're home. Because we are penny for your man penny for your leaders here. Obiako school. Yeah. Obiako him dear. Yeah. So I say at the end of the day, what does it take for them to lead so that there will be what progress and then development? In the media question the school now boom.
Here reforms cry.
Massive reforms over the education sector. They must go training and no sabi mabun bebre school titifi nya bibinya. So for school banners carpentry and joinery no kusunya honim de say wood processing no koye say bauxite processing gold processing no kusunya ya at least when nim de kakra wo school no obaba be better no obaba to aso e wo fi na akoye no na juma no so de abone ho bra enti for me the Dr. Adutwum kano it's not out of place.
Okay,
it's not say the doctor kan kra no ye be in percentage wise no ye be ma do na aba the stem we know. Now to be the arts, no, because over the years, somebody said was kind of you said baby a movie school no mbakwa yejuma. So I just say until my main for manu so na menu so makasa no so
okay, yeah. Mr. Frank Utwe Champon or a member of the NDC communication team and after so sign a lecturer at Spiritan University and I would say or my church and we need you pa as there were two fish out to and I want my church come pa and see
Mira, Africa, the American say Yadida, Africa, Yina Yada.
Okay.
Now we need one person, Neni Betty. Now, why am I Yeni Ayaka in Answeti? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Say, in your opportunity, no, why as we speak, Yadida. Mekasi Yada, and say. Papa B ME statement be will say what is and truly is true. What is not and truly not is also true. Dia no kre na yenim say no kre na no kre meboa. Dia nya no kre ni nyina yenim say nya no kre no eno nso ye no kre. The reason is say adenti na de bia efri say ye she yesku ase. The idea she Ghana ni trim and say obi a print baby ko chesa de no efa good trim adenti na yeso yen create ye ho say yenso yebetima ye bibi ama obi a chesa de no agu ni trim se see say mebusa say what is photosynthesis obeka what is science obeka what is erosion obeka sa nyoma no na ya build a system na to Metias CA me wo ma 4 sorry na ma me de adwen bi ahye metiri ma fa nkora ne ho because me metiri anye yi ekwan ane ye de me fa so nti me wo JHS a me be school na me ulumai wanko school dawo chinchina wo hia doctor na wo doctor na efo ka wanko school anko yebi ana me wie JHS me ya ba me se me kwa akoye business papa ise on tiase da okoye business ayi oku school me do oku school awia mo abetena dwom abeton nyoma o pa kire me say nam say papa no mo muti dwom ton nyoma no omo enis campo nchen wana you see na adwene nyina ne say wo hia doctor it took teacher ni bi
pekrachi ni na baba wa
ko ni fie ene ne ko kasa ye cheche ne nyoma mu ama papa ne te ne ho ase ansa na me business no me kwakwe di ntin so na me ko business me reading subject no eye me bosom ba calculation no pa yenye ne fira no pa enkosi enwumre we are done me penono more
calculations
yes and I am cool with numbers than say yenko kinkan you get it as we speak me ba boy e wo be 9 years me three madwuna mafa ne say a time is coming a degree obi abewo a time is coming a obi abewo masters ne bi a time is fast approaching a certificate no matter how big or small it is obi akita bi the ebema why different is a certain skill bia wo na obi ni bi and now employers are going to consider some skills over certificate bia obi akita ente me mano nana wonya be 7 years na start say me buza say e de be pa na wo pe agro be na wo pe me hu na adwuma wo say he plays a lot with the keyboard. To me, my and say, by the time I cry, no, my money be a new JHS no, and now SS no. Now, some skills be a say school no want to mean cry and non want to me sustain you for life. You see, as a parent, ni bitiri mo say, or the nebe school, I'm an ababa besheno. It is a wrong culture. Say investment school. Investment, no.
Africa, the sun.
It is never. It is never. Any kwansi adwene saa unhu odefo a waye yena ne maame ne papa ewu unhu bia na unhu bia na wanya ne ho tam de wo hwe ne school nti ase enti parent bia wo de ahye wotirem say me hwe me ba ama me ba behwe me no wa feli hwe wo ba sa akora no da che wo no abeye ni papa ama ne ho de dikan society a wotim no obeye ni papa ama society no na aboa mampuntu aba na ayemre say yenya sa culture no a ye be developing nkura no from away from what is no than to it this is what you say ye be free the society you see it is why than to say nipa ne den nsa eye bibi meaningful amane ho mini aba ko ane ono wa wie tech ya na mini e ka ho asam yi woni madwuma wo ye or fashion designer ne I am nowhere close to him in terms of say yes ubi ameki but the kind book no bra akwa say we yadida as Africans na say ye nyane a oman ebebo na yenim sa abo ye the politics katabi so na ye the mindset no so katabi so before obroni ebeba kurom hanam no na ye wo sabi scholars wa hawo ne wo mo bent mi gina ba bia hwe sa wia na kwa akoto ha samre de du mienu abo enye broni ne be ma ye time before broni e de nyame Christian we ne ba no na ye sum nyame wa ha ne wo sa ne o ma no wo ho why are we not building on them na fe de ye jai bibia to ho no mo say de broni ka no na ye enti we should go by that ene hwe ye society ayetim a society a woman say no we don't have the courage to produce but we have the courage to consume. That is the courage we have until we begin to have the courage to produce ye be ko so ayenkwa amankrofo a omo produce the amaye you know
mame fa we nsu ntwem
all right
you say Otumfo selects Nana Amabunsu as the 15th queen of the Ashanti kingdom.
Wow.
Yes, and then the latest news are
wow.
Nana Amabunsu ono baba the 15th queen of the Ashanti kingdom.
Asante your mind.
Yes, inti nyameya aduma yawada ana ene betre. Oba ko share the Asante man council no.
Wow.
Inti o join on Facebook Angela FM Kumase 96.1. Obehu infonia ekoso.
Ah, yeah me so ho fe.
Yes.
Yes.
Ti Nana Amabunsu
Yes.
Onwa wabaya Asante hima otosu dunum. Yes. See, Adama.
You better, yani, who you might be say your own, a shame crime more. Yeah, best this generation, the Gen Z generation, young Kofi, TM, young Kusunya BB. And yes, like I said, the courage to consume, and non quan a bewayemu, the courage to produce, a bayra. And yet, a free society more. Sabi yana anomaly papa no more chi or modi mkwano. The next generation coming will be more slaves than ever.
Okay. Yes, and see, baby, this Shekweku, and what an can also a member of the NPP communication team. Lawyer Godlove, a J-Team crying, or say, I disagree with the former education minister. And he also known courses our year or the bachelor's in development studies, master's in development studies, and as your lawyer. And he say the education minister and also Ekano. Lawyer Godlove, a J-Team crying, or disagree. Mr. Otua Champon, a person is bizarre question where answer audio room. Yeah, who the last time said flood in the bar, you know. You will say area boys nibi. Yeah. Or one on which new rhymes show him. Okay. It's me for you, but I rescue amount for that. Not money, fire service for no ain't mean yes, sir. As a country,
I think time is coming out before say be recruit to NADMO official officers. You know, I was recruit people with such skills.
Now, don't you think that we can emphasize on training?
Yeah, training. Yes, we're not exposing. So I just say anything. I think that will be possible. So I form that that training.
Yeah,
because we be named the basic.
Sure.
So I just say soon and you know, first I can use and entity or entity so Nigeria Nipano bet me a dry more so ako nipa na obetuma ko jenipa bi nkwa so I say me say no so
I have a gmet mo de ni rere mo say omuni hu akade kra say bi enso no to a ben so no kra omuni bi fire service for say in 15 years omunya fire tenders kra bi but you na no kra US World Cup ya yebo say lightning kra bo it's because
as Africans we are not proactive, honestly speaking. We are not proactive because so the current trends of events and normally we see we are so equal. Now we are lagging behind. We are lagging behind deeply because so a net in your bar. Might be take advantage of normally share ACC omukuru to omukuru Africa. I think so. We have the financial way with that. It was a case between yes such installations. So because there are times you cry GMET for you cry no omutu predictions. I don't know the boys and now. Things we but times say over any more and so no grananto. It tells you say they are logistically friends efficient and you know we know some we see and I think a multifaceted issue.
Okay.
Causes me a multifaceted one on the part of leadership no and no ha and as omino was said na oma builders authority and permits NDC dying they are to blame. They are to blame for this catastrophe. And then as individuals and so who say say baby I was down and say a 1 year worthy of we building but obetmako baby no akutu to skaka cry no man kwan no dia be and also that's the indiscipline aspect on part then we share gutters more and kababia also in sumu nefa na ye den crofo the container kosisi gutters so SCC are dance so slums crofo the them and until in sunu to enya baby mfa ni na so boil down to rural urban migration we share big cities me no kuma sene nkran ya ade da biara da bia yo crofo mu free the rural areas eden eba kukurenim ebepe adwuma ye and definitely nipa na ba so bepe adwuma ne dey also nya baby eden edi ne tituo into no abasana slums baby kra no apata bi kra na bibia no abono hye ho so I say enu na ka ho bi nkamfo no the city now overcrowded and the banners are no amenities say what city ni mu no ni nyina no ebe what depleted so and me no ka say so we dum say kra baby a wo pese wo gya wo na kra public dia ukwa wo bi ho so you find people doing it in rubber plastics, no, or the these are all indiscipline on the part of the citizenry. And don't the best say we know I expose you as a mine. So I say logistically also prepare. Be able to mercy because I did see nano day. Be any now say about and if they say and you know I will say we have to spend more money on some of these logistics. Say they now okay fire tenders. Your resource fire service friends say fighters your resource work very well. Say the be incident be say you know see a omo to me to an amount no so abo ama friends say to charge sabi homo mo hakokamu then not more for their working. It's about time I'm getting this and enough money. Housing system now was Kabani taking friends say control of housing systems in our country because Sabine is here dining there. Obetma observe all the building protocols. But the question and is here dining with Brinoa. No be how you buy any go so. Structural integrity, we don't even test it. Near Kosi Dennis, we be the so dan idea. But Sabani taking the center stage in building and as a housing system. Oh, my way more. But you say those building protocols that bind a bit more observe. Now you see a dime papa. Now say mass friend say high-rise buildings, a crown, a bind BCC, your friend is a communities, BIMO, and now the less endowed average Ghanaians and almost with me afford here. And also about Boapa because so we say I bind the diamond crofwa and Casan Sumus who can get the business dynasty or that. So I say, but a queer uncle Cranoa, Nafi, yes,
I say, I uncle Cranish to see government, no, so also on authority. Government also on Facebook, Angela FM Kumase 96.1. Also, these videos have been circulating on social media.
Yes,
way somewhere in 1995. Another video is Obra Angel FM Kumasi 96.1. That was in 1973. Into that means government in, government out.
It's a leadership failure.
Yeah.
So them they can carry because we share bread. In so you really can you say gramante more. But you say it dates back to 1960 thereabout. And to say your mind be a proactive. You hunya asetena hunya say person a boy nkran bi an ho ban na asetena mu dada asetena. And can be the measures we go akwam. Drainage system say one kan ke be ya ni dada. Ya disika hoping $42 million and my mama brother pa. At the end of the day so on kwoti or down or that revenue. At the end ko buy. Ya hu any transformation improvement bia. So I say and now when I'm the baby no, she's not accounting for it. Nobody is holding her accountable. What is Kanwane? And no see any. And I'm a boy. You are the river went to at the boat to the idea decision in any other way.
Okay.
So I say, and a leadership issue because I know when me first one more in union before. I don't know. It's a failure on the part of the successive governments. So I say, oh yes, I would say so because we had the 11th, was it 3rd June or 2011 or something? Disaster is in Kranya gas. Any in Sujiri Kambu a fight probably Mamma Munque. Say idea near Niabre you didn't to 2 years shape probably go up one more. And can you say we inside a bit of fire? I think say the backstops are the leadership. Okay. Discipline enough. So you should be disciplined enough.
Yeah.
Very, very disciplined. Very, very disciplined. I think say we should start this from the basic schools.
Yeah.
But also, can you know start school? No, Ukosa, they have plot ni, and probably Oko school, plot section, Oberdo, Sofu, Oberdo.
Yeah.
And you know, not by so doing, almost instill the sense of what cleanliness into us. But then a chronicle private school, a proper impra. Obet na kwa kudu senior high school na private ground so be muda. Yes, a private ground so be muda me boa me boa.
Oh yeah, no correct.
So obet na starting from your friends nursery, primary, junior high school, senior high school, na private ground on so primary class.
Janitors so we take care of that.
So what I say. Uko pamuno uko child section be man plot so on those say or who say punishment into anya day. On so some of these things no say the non we call it say yemfa say disciplinary measures e school no yemfa no me I support it because we show nkwara bi mu secondary school junior high school suban e ho na sabe we antene omo so aba kakra omo ba asode no omo de benyini so enu bi na ye hu no TV so also hu ni die mapa you know, say next to godliness, you know. Was said, you done a D. Oh, I said to them, you dear honey, you see, baby, I tear, you may honey here. So I just say, you know, I don't know, major is a bebois, a collective responsibility.
Okay.
Sir, the fight against flood and catastrophic events, you know, a collective responsibility. Seeing now, no, your boy, you said the bear, you began setting up my young Cassayo.
Okay, Mr. Franco Champon, I know what's in Cano. Right, young boy.
Meda say, fast forward, many flood assembly. And I'm a person, Kebi, and Sana, football and sense of no so we have you see, politics, say the Katabi Biaswa at the corner at the end of the day, essay. May Christo need them, my found Bible Muka Crave. So, kind Matthew chapter 12, 43 to 45.
Go.
Assembly woho.
Okay, I'll say.
Or say, whom feet will be moved. Na mo pamo no mo ye ho adwuma pamo no a okotena kwawe so okotena kwawe no so a na wotena hwa na wanya ahome bia odane nachi ba ebe headline na no otimu ne se emu adampan a oba ne mu adampan a obesiesie dan nim na wakwa akofa honhom maako nso o mutiri mu odin chen no
eh
ede na ba betena dan nim.
Okay.
Menia ye wo krum ha no mo sei ena yene Yura John Dramani Mahama that time no so ye dwanfunu yene ne tena emfie nine ni mo no ne hu se sa spirit na no ne ye de te no emwa ye.
Okay.
Because under his watch in a single night June 2015 yeda sorry na enipa over 150 ensuo flood ya ye kanyan eni jaka boom nipa bebre ena Ghana for ekeka anyoma ne bu mu a factors ne dɔso that time na dum so wom bebrebe ena Ghana for se kɔ ne kɔtena fie ena yede na nado danko akufu ado bae na nado bae no ena wo se sebe okwasea ne wo se ye de me yonko na ye neme John Dramani Mahama ne penso flood bi siye enoma bi sisiye amwa into the alternative no any day ti oyena famu de ede Accra emma planners set the roadmap for environmental cleanliness. Yes, sadi we ma under his nanado watch okofa environmental your friend say ministry bi ekra baya imema Miss Cecilia abnada pa enene dano. Ane minu kasa dredging ya nyebi. Oh, politics ni ya imesi ya di kata bibi aswa essay nanado time ntimi nkasa ensu enyiri nanso yetimi manage ye some of them me yakasa me apportion blame I wouldn't me fa blame ni ma politicians me de be ma yes citizens no ye mental culture na enye ya dwen no ye ni ayatena se essay no because what does need to me ye baller ensu hia se se to ano de akwa akugum uwie ensu ni yiri be fa wo dem a mesrew eya aban ana se nipa but ekrom ha ye wo mra bebrebe wo hanso mra no ye ma ho kwan e ma ne nya adwuma. John Dramani Mahama na na do time flood no ba ko bi twam e ma odina simpie so de ye campaign den se na na do amamu ni nye na wono no kra ka ho na ama Accra eyiyire mi wa wo time so John Dramani Mahama part 1 the odwanfunu version no that sorry anajobi emensuo yai any ejaka bom ekumnipa over 150 enti so okoba na ye beto sanitation or environment ministry no enka de be na nka also ye ato pen enti ka learn and build upon it oba ye utimi gina Ghana fo nyina anim say sa ministry no all because of one scandal bia wo dwene say no nti yungu ministry ni nyina me was scandal no me ma Cecilia brother pa wa bedi mampanyini ababio the Pharaoh version nse Pharaoh de na so odin won tehwe ase o kan wontie the opeso ye na no ye the first one was odwanfunu this time is a Pharaoh version o ba bie mu ma me ne da so ne nam ho pa de na wonkoche no me I support any call for obi a wadi sika be it whatever political party o free ba because I am too young say ye nyai obi a wadi Ghana sika so wonko se sa sika na no mo ka no ensem na no mo ka no se ye no kura maame no da so te ho agidie yi irrespective so ye me party ba ka mo nkwaje and so na ye wurodo wurada sam na you want to mo pesa mo keka nsem bi de hye dum ni adan enya political score nti monya tumi na wie ma minute wo and na flood na sa babie mo beto environmental ministry wagu no o ka che Ghana for say wo ba obegu no ampa wo ba ye na wo yi dia kwa akɔche local assembly or what ampa wagu no enya ne yi meba reliefs na
yeah
wo se anu nti wo de ba no me patcho relief kese bay any betimi substitute prevention relief no
300 million.
Is it a substitute for prevention? No. Assuming without admitting so more asem no to omo ni nyina ya nya omo ya ma wo bia sika boom sika ne betimi I reinstate omo back lives na ya lose no how are we going to get them back?
Not must say 34 say.
Yes, lives na kono enti nipa na otia se na ne dem nkonya na japade ne sika ase no ono yetimi calculated ne sika ne ma no e build ne life na ma na back 34 individuals no mawu no we ye day now reinstitute on life back yemfa bibi anya politics what the politics kata bibi aso me say at the end of the day ade no and say this time around talking about Ghanaians enti so yo mampanyini na wo pa akunya bia di bibi biara wo pese wo ye no ye wonioma bi what say health sector agenda 111 another danko akufuado nimde ne buy out of COVID-19 ekofemu ene ho nioma testing no say ani ho ahoden no ene o say ma me build this idea no
necessity no
we see ene John Dramani Mahama ona ye mampanyini COVID betimi asa babiem yare foforo bi betimi aba bibia betimi asi o mampanyini yare menua yi ti wo betimi ayare me betimi ayare na wo betimi ayare ama na ye enti kiyemfa politics lens bi anhwe saade no wo buy facilities re ba bi adru bi ato aso na ye wi a wo do a normal politics na ye koyanim but ye tenase e de nyoma bi e hyehyehye nyoma bi saa ye wi a na ya blame aban me why enkrofo na te won mo so ye blame wo no mo you see se ye kasa asem ho asem bebrebe a ye be che e wa ha Ghana Blasters ne ho sensem ya
okay
enne ye coach say wajai.
Yeah.
4 months to election. To World Cup. 4 months.
Yeah.
4 months. Yetimi akwa coach. Ya man opportunity to build a team. No rehearsal trials. Ya man you. Oh, ajana da yetim nyina say we need somebody with experience to take us to the World Cup. Me patcho experience. Is it sold in the market? Experience yeto yesi otu ado ana net so
yeah
otu ado ye kwa akofa na ba no enye obi na na ama that opportunity a wonya say experience na yehu so we coach otu ado tene ma me dem te say de metime aja fie yi ena nka Ghana for baba be friend say me coach Blasters Dortmund gave him the opportunity and yehu say yes obetimi aye team no very fortunately for us or ye one of our own. Very funny enough, all the success story a Ghana nyina in World Cup or whatever AFCON your trophies are no and you bruni bia na de agye ye bibini but yet me conscientize adwina to the point say anye bruni dia wo kofo bi or experience me was any pano somebody gave him that experience to be who he is. John Dramani Mahama ebeye mampanyi no catch say he is building a Ghana to believe in Ghana and you say no kofa ba say every Friday bia yen share full goals a day. Wednesday.
Yeah, Fugu Wednesday.
Any Ghana products in Libya. Or to do with China. Enti ne flows nyina ne bibi ye team na nka sanso nim senye. Tika muma na that opportunity. No one ko World Cup no one ko fail. Yes, success comes after several attempts failures.
Yeah.
What you say? Ka wonko no wonko fail papa ya de ne ko ye de be no. He needed Ghana more than we need him.
Yeah.
Your koye ya na say one good performance and when you great opportunity into a way ni me no ma memfa mo country into memfa mo Blasters into hwe boys na e boy defense yi de maye e ba na say e na ye next ye ne Croatia you koyi ba way free
Lucasen for Agete.
Is this somebody's interest? Obine on se broni so will not koto to certain things.
So na me so me wo issue anopa na me kan o morning show no say broni en koto to certain things a adenti no broni no say yama o team ona o handle team no nti o handle team yen fa say in squad selection we bet me influence that 26-man squad now. A year star squad selection. But
goalkeeper no say sound no. You know this guy was recovering.
How?
yeah.
What did I say? I think he had an injury and he was recovering from the injury. It's a crucial match like this. You don't put him in there. Meanwhile, the other keeper,
good saves there, but
Benjamin had been consistent right after first match, on the second match, third match is on the day, and his performance was fantastic. Yes, first match or the half of it, and he performed better.
Morgan,
and you know why second match, why third match, why reject him?
And then
now come forward before the pillar.
So would you agree? Say GF in yes,
invisible hands baby bye.
Hands in free baby bye.
Me sure.
Now that be our best Ghana say we should build a country to believe in our own selves. Mr. Akwasi Apia was our coach. Baby Akwasi Apia.
Okay. But hands near free baby bye. Me person uche muche me say hands near free baby bye. In the game management, no. Ujina park no so no. GFA president Bifre will say, "My Jordan and you engineer pitch me so for 80 minutes." Once you know or more than because we're about 80 minutes, you're not getting a shot on target.
There are so
many other players.
There are so
How
many
do you convince me, say,
there are so many ways of killing a cat. So what I say,
yeah.
Agenda na idea man no. He knew the best way to friends execute that agenda. And on the coach.
The coach knew the best way to execute that agenda.
That agenda. So the idea man.
Now first battle. Soldiers in California you know ade omokoya ma wonkunimdie no. Next match osemomu nkodi achire. How do you do that?
And so are you a good coach? Say Brony na ye kasi ye pe Brony.
No, I retire with coach already 73 years old.
The matter is not about the coach.
Okay.
Me say ensa no wo hono ma problem no wo hono ma. Me nya ne political. Ye team Ghana no e how wom. Obi to say Baba Rahman. O dey mami reason ti aye de no call recap. Ye de no koye dey. Baba Rahman koye dey. Na mesre say asema ye kan me my tension ni gina Ghana believing in Ghana. Coach, one good performance Okonya with England, and then when you good opportunity. And to Sankia do to Adukoe, and at the same performance here, Okoma Yebi, and when you experience and a car and will bear fee. And the team in what status I want you more air gelling kakran and come from for the next 4 years, you between a better side.
And then
open better side. Say the future of the Black Stars will not be built only on the pitch. Black Stars' success must start off the field by creating the best possible environment to prepare, protect, and develop Ghana's extraordinary football talent.
Big statement.
Yeah.
Meaning, sir, on the pitch, no, the course or the
outside the pitch.
Outside the pitch, and you may be hiding a course or. And everybody knows this coach is a very good coach. So what I say, until option who free the person no call baby.
Okay. Masama Mesra contract say Nelson Madiba Mandela or Kansembi. Say change. When denied or too long delayed, violence will break out here and there. Not that men planned or willed it, but the accumulated grievances will one day erupt with volcanic fury. So my Ghana yans Sanya Junior. Yada. So you're not because we go abonte.
Okay, you're not because we go abonte. Baby, this year, member of the NPP communication team now. Can maybe be a phone lines, no? Yeah, hello.
Senior member, you know.
Major's opening.
Only I call consumer in them catch a break, Martin Chazo.
Okay, good.
I do my menchana, I'm more about to let you go on show. Now, menchana, but I'm falling now. Now, Chama for a book when let's come and never do our menchano. And like Chama Kuku Fucha, Santo that time, and the Bagason of the community in Cabo Bucasiaba, to do my menchana. Now, we are some of my boss who say, yeah, Ghana, like I say, leader, and now you here. So bet me a little man, no move, mamma, man, of Nakonim. There's already Ghana, Yampa next year, not Ghana, yes, 17 years. But I said that should be a paco, and a match pass and I'm the echo. Who is you fire? I mean, that's a very useful to me. Which I say, if I don't sorry, I will go to you. Yeah, Cano, yeah, come out by now. He didn't go to us. I said, I can go for yes, a call about more and go to war. No, from Sabena and so now. I can't let them show no. Also, I bet I don't have about never break. I say, you don't propose it here. But yeah, the kind of question soon.
Okay.
For them, a day is 16 or Lebanon.
Okay.
And the chance to catch you. You not confirm the finance and the Baba.
Okay. Yeah, hello.
Good afternoon, mother.
Yes, sir.
Jamal,
Na Jamal Pomboko there.
I don't know where.
Na mi adum bia boko.
My mentor professor goes to Alabi. That's a mentor bank board chairman. Statement chairman, and that's income the regional secretary, Bata for my mentor. I bought also Bata, I went to for my mentor. Now, thank you for extra communication, excellent. What's your idea? I was Mahama town case. Because 2001, tell me, make up a million, and I'm proposing a million. Now, to pick up my we can send it to the I don't care how to do it. I like to start it and now in the movie.
Okay.
I did what I can never see, and then you hold out there.
Okay.
If I was to make the now to the
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Mama Juma.
Ajuma dase.
Mami Esther Fumosani.
Okay.
Yeah, na me. So papa NDC ni not work asan.
Debi di shekweku.
O kasa te said you oba mo buy no. Enia ma na o mampani da de gya hom. Bo mo be ye ni na. E no de oba ye no. Wo be gya bi ebi wo. Ya na me ra ho. Ayi afẹ́rẹ́ sọ̀tọ̀ from market ẹ̀yà ọmọ kasa sẹ́bi yẹ kí da ní yẹn bí ní àkómà ẹ̀yìn mi sẹ́rẹ̀ mu à ọmọ kasa ẹ̀yà ọmọ hẹ́ yìí ẹ̀mí ẹ̀yà ló ń fi so àmàlà náà ń tutù wọ́n so no yẹn kata aso.
Okay. Yeah, hello.
Oh, yes.
Hello. Okay.
Na me for konya isu na me chia professor Joshua bi Ghana commercial bank board chairman na ma chia regional chairman na kwesi be obia professor Bachan for order the board regional secretary Mustafa Ayarga Ashanti constituency chairman in the panel na honorable Mutaka Mohammed Morgan you nyare mo bi before aya no ko share before o ma ko fi di school an kan kaye o sha so ma making ya o ti fi na o be bututu first let to come ya ma mo so be forties ya fi dey even akolo me ba na mutu ko mu hawo ba mo ntuma fa me pro e na force mo na mutu tuma ntichi and then na point to issue they show you so dipa so so ko chi power no o ba na point and na we na ba lock o ba na nipa wa wuye ibu so go go so party akufo the time na that time ho that's respect me to ku ni to wuye no and when you politics also so that must go phone call ko
Okay.
o ko ko to so what your politics yeah we need some little.
Okay, yeah, hello.
I'm okay.
Yes, sir. Major so.
Simon Congo.
Simon.
Mame, and she will know pen for coming for so and champion chairman. The chairman and of review will be a professor Joshua and an incoming secretary by some for an abortion. Morgan, Dr. Testing. There were no bad day. Catcher said, Net your omoye and a dumba power. Say, and so ye, and so ye. On Christmas, said the money by or Cassa, you know. I don't know what to do yet. I'm going to bed before for a motor to you. I'm going to tell a Catamina. So go for market and more than a sour. I'm no. Sometimes I sooner you which come out more buy 8 years or 1 year computer.
Yeah, hello.
I don't think you come out of your work, you know.
Catch you be also the last caller, right?
Papa and somehow. Then catch them or don't cook up your cooker and a boom cook against the channel.
Catch you be also the last caller.
No, I have back and can jump a small way. What would I say? My sister and Pepe. You're not going to time at Bayano. My sister away. I said, and so you find your and this is for cassette. Chubby. What are you politics? And to Chubby for my sister and woman. My sister, I have another jail. I am married. Yeah. My sister, I want. Other sister, we get a big also. Papa, we talk with some mama. My sister, I want. Until I get a sentiment with something like this, you just said the man.
Machines no ewo here. All right, into the phone segment no ebesia. Na dog, what say honorable Adutwum the conversation when you be at what am? Okay, into what do you make of it? Do you think say amount for twisting no and answer the senior can no any kwan so no?
Morgan, namely, material over and over, especially later, when a page, who say we should be able to say fake, as a some except so as a fake. But Nina came for ano and Comodiano Morgan, we be say a day. I'm saying no with the education or more. And among for this is not the first time. A Minister of Education in Kwenya no you be or can the African context of education once or can especially be a friend of curriculum. The Yisuano I will do home kumoyi. Na nyame say as Deputy Minister to Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe. Now no be Minister of Education bi mu no. Okosha ye secondary education no will lead reforms, the final curriculum reform, and I produce for me one of the best. Todayana what we know the but Osha secondary education curriculum say na when you na because we are passionate about the education, especially the American African education. What's on the background that or BA school, Manone, who's into, and coincidentally, like I say, the degree, the PhD, educational leadership policy, and the who say, but sometimes, Morgan, my main say, which will be a certain position, na idea, and yet the true reflection. So we also get it wrong. This is the position on near or share a tier for the first time. I should say what but then our share or person say there are certain courses war the university because those courses, you know, for the want of a better word at a swimming fast. As a useless and they are no person bedia to so using, but bringing for the synonyms, be aware but we are all kind of inference sanitary to the extent so courses in the beginning or course begin with UDS what's it development studies also be quiet course with University of Development Studies so about University of Ghana the so as a Bachelor of Education in
there was non-teaching programs at University of Ghana.
Yes. Samokan, I'm sure say Badaroma, but Mama, sure. University education would be a would me or share free Facebook Live or Angel and LinkedIn on TRC. University education, your friend liberal education, educational. Yet to prepare the mind to open us up, na a can liberal education as sanitary. Some organ will be a man for a university, who are one university, or koye chi, or koye enzima, or koye gan. If you koye course be a wood, who say, in kaye, your course be a wood, or yet you or banker, into be pay banker. Musa tell us netete hono umisa bisa ukura MTN office na ukura angel group of companies offices ahodo na bisa courses amanfo ete hono ye OTBDI bi aka na eda na ene wuni adwuma ye university education asia university education liberal education the idea na say we na first degree a se Morgan na wase witime fete say you felt trainable, we be trainable. University education ete. Enti Brunin, Morgan, Brunin for Juma no day, woman soon never funny a year. Question or tell me somebody said, do you have bachelors? The Hiana said, oh, bachelor. That's a first degree. Now was our bachelor, and I trust say, I just say, do your person do say, we shy ye, or pursue training the BM ye. Toko countries be say Russia money at the idea. You may be high year course be SHS. A hand here man in medicine. But could you hit me more pre-courses be my way medicine? Because Omuhune said with the first degree away in any other area, you become trainable. And he said, Obi, why you say, I said, this will be quiet. Obey Juma banker, just why a BSc banking. So Obey Juma would media, just a why communication and media. What there be university education, no liberal education. And I was saying, yes, sir. Now, you want to say, meaning how Obubeka say, if your course will university in swimming for so. Now, the end now, quiet and say, I say, a swimming for so, and go for near Juma. Morgan, so because a course to be swimming for so, young fat course in the ignorance as a winning tier. Near was also number one. Course content and your friend on the course structure curriculum no at the same. Into the annual share so be a development studies officer who say ya na senya and fedino. Take the transcript. Inipa a more than acquire development studies will invest to be generate transcript and every course component. Morgan on a normal regular basis will be obey a first degree biara 4-year first degree in Ghana. You will do a minimum of 40 courses. 40, read okay. My lips. 40 courses for our transcript. So university called 4 years. First degree, you will do a minimum because we try 8 semesters. And every semester, so we have 5 courses, you are getting your 40. And you, I want to course structure and tier course anything. Then Kasa course we assuming first one I say yeah. And we are number 1. Osa can employable courses. And I say courses be for be employment.
Okay.
Morgan. Yenin for my BSc administration, or my BSc finance and banking, or my BCom, or my BSc nursing, or my Bobo courses in the media bimpo mabobi. And my information technology, computer science, you know, for my BT Chrome Homunia Jumanye. So if people are not getting jobs, he's not the only person. 2014, President Mahama said, a man for Jumanya. Your politicians and my own pushy and share courses. It is the fact that our economy is not expanding and accommodating. Obi a way the history of education. Obi say yetikumha. The universities are holding na manfo a graduate here. Na nkofo adwuma hodo ekosi canopy. Na omo say Morgan wa graduate ni congratulate you ni put you say branani emeye adwuma. Ko na adwuma wo hono dos 10 courses and say amanfo a graduate. Yentimi and go on with this pattern. And I am graduates those change the vacancies available. It is a net courses. The so person who's a course be share the curriculum content or and a transcript. Never. Among for a person school manoni na obekwa or mojo setting normally be a friend evaluation. Catcher mini pardon do a quiet certificate evaluation. A manoni university because of course away and papa. The economy no expanded. I can say though in as much as ye curriculum improvement, ye all courses a year, ye bekasi bia a quembisono, a bia ye course structure, and when you say investors in a year. Or some course structure near the other. And for me, in Comedian, I can say be a later no, we now who say even to mention specifically certain universities and their courses say and papa. As a former minister of education, this is very damning.
Okay.
On these universities and their programs.
Okay.
For me, I've always said it. The educational planning asoman no hwɛ na wɔsi yɛhwɛ hu sɛ Morgan you hear more of sciences. It doesn't mean say arts new, but yeah, planning is say we are doing maybe 70% of sciences, 10% of arts, 1% of this. For universities are good, of course, we are friend of classics and philosophy. Any other the oh, to me, can't me say so new facts. Or Cambridge, yes, of course, now, and also money, they do it. But what percentage? These are the issues. Always those issues now be with you, say. Yes, I said, again, maybe I call we no do. Young engineering kakra, young planning kakra, young ABA, we kakra. I mean, person mabu bega. Young as for mine was a share development planning trajectory. No, hina ye person ye ko. Na ya hwenesa ni ako. But to say causes be amanone courses bebre yenko university education no and I say education in general no say Morgan mamenka we been so big a question but I wanted to lay this foundation.
Okay,
university education in general and I say education in general no for niema miensa.
Okay,
one for further education so we need education ba we are ubestimi asade atoaso. Two, okay, for a world of work. So we need education, we are ubetimi dia ye adwuma. And 3, for adult life. I just want the bubble bra.
Okay.
There are a lot of people are say Morgan or cost and yes or cost and say nanko for Moses and go for a law do go the band I would say lawyers is street to say in your jumanya. There be causes will be we are a baby or one or updating. And you say Morgan, I want to what war media production, hosting, why Ubetinia Koye law, just to help you say we interview via own cover of a bubble no buying when you left from the right.
Me because me a science student throughout too.
You see the point?
Yeah.
Inti no adia you ko ini kan say ya dwunya say will be ko school ye adwuma nko a where Dr. Kweku Achene etuwi na echna was say me ko degree bi wo university bi aye na me ko development studies I was say baby no akata so ko ye ba obeto wadwuma bi na aye it's university education and I say education in general no and yet only job seekers and the ekoye and to come on here obi tifie no we na courses no we say e Ghana ain't any non-teaching for we schools are Adutwum. Because secondary schools are Adutwum, non-teaching for. Because universities are Adutwum, non-teaching for. They gone for course, no more friend of BEd non-teaching, no. Structure and it is saying, young correct. No, but we say, Obi a non-teaching, was school be mudada. A juma bear no ye, or Koyasa course now, one a beb one a juma no ye no, and the same. These are the issues that was say, and for me, like I say, my position is that what the education system last year, on course be useless, and I say a swinging for so, and then nothing amount of winning juma. Ain't me no credit. The point is that amount for your courses are more who said there's many prestigious courses that doctors to me call amount for your medicine. Technical demonstrations or when we are buying for warm, you do Ghana had that.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of your political leaders, they feel the economy is not expanding. Private sector supporting here and more money to me employ. And a month for TV, it is not the causes of my year. So the causes of my year and young cow quote and unquote, almost say, or when I causes are happening and also money juma. No more I always so when I causes are papa no motivation the causes are more and maintain a money juma. This is me general view of
education, university education, prepare you for the society.
Prepare for near mommy as I said I'm for world of work, a juma, a adult life, and a further education.
Now trajectory no one sem na ebianka obi a Ghana ye need as a country as at now feel say anka education sector na hemfa anka yemfa attention kopa.
I know, yeah, in Ghana, you probably be a friend best practices. Ghana is not an island, a global, you could see, say, sciences, science, technology, the friend STEM, and because a professor, a friend is team into the science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics, sana was say a corner.
Okay.
Then baby, you say in terms of a work from Kakana, a small percentage be into a bad admission, a by SHS admission, a percentage no enquire, higher percentage no more technical vocational sciences. So, maybe by Morgan, a sort of okay, not business and it is we Kruma.
Any day, Sarah Pepe.
Will be a secondary school business.
Yeah.
Will be a university HND business. One, but could you grab a count from DBS? Diploma in business study, just say, oh, be at a point in the end, sciences, no, if he and sciences, no one crabata be brave, and then arts, name, and American STEAM, no, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. Not a movie. If you say, as a man, sign a person, but to target certain courses, say, and not end your name, Uncle Funya Jumade, Samogan. Okay, Alabraka.
Okay, Doc. Now, my member senior high school kakana memfa unwie ho. Na how na I do so say omo be review discipline situation secondary schools number empower GS. Because in a year by you say GHS students who I'm the story with them say me break your mouth. You say central region junior high school students they suffer cutlass wound after allegedly fondling a student's breast. I call me and a colleague said in Nofo. I'm on also the second channel. Then she said, "Anka who are konya bi na say oh hey the disciplinary measures anka mo person mo de senior high schools and junior high schools na. Then now feels anka ye most important ye jai to anka yen sanko famra."
I think say disciplinary issues there. Yeah, di hun komwa. Education be anyway be without discipline. Discipline and kasakra there some organ education.
Nanka person specific say ababo yen san famra.
About 117 my main can say there will be a friend of sociological foundations of education.
Okay.
Or man biara society biara when a court and nearma. Or more get religion so such run so crack count. So I say spare the rod and spoil the child. Yeah. And also I say as I was saying kwasi asem same who but abofra koma ho nanchia so aba. And this answer meaning Bible no po na can say no kwasem say studies my men academic studies issue say ma bono e course school dropouts at a point injuries near their day we schools are who do no intimate abra say mo can okay at to what it near friend we live.
Yeah.
It needs to be member
four strong boys and
4 strong boys no that's it. And it will be crafted cable so now you stretch say quarter no na e twa wachi. So we ni na e do stage bia akoba say yen regulate inti making a catch say drew baby GS policy no regulate you say ansa na obebo akrabia ba no. I was say head teacher no ologi nti ologi a na we supervise say it's a man me head teacher say Morgan my Monday Tuesday bo akra we ma mienu for ABC dia waye it say eno and for me Bronica be say if it is not broken don't fix it na ene man some yanka say indiscipline na started. But so bias will be no cry and the schools are who and yet basically about caning you let teacher forward different ways of punishment.
Okay.
Usia punishment to once some withdraw a cry punishment. A crying maybe an immediate one, it be a phone and no withdraw, deny object denier, now a GF feelings, a whole lot of. But GF the policy but no punishment, no punishment. And no educating crano tell some right in ye picture ni be you say fanebra enti kodu baby a teacher for na say I see no evil, I hear no evil, I do no evil. Enti akora no sabi say obeja ne nan atie di kura amfa no and na yedina yin baby akodu sabi asye twa abofra so enye abofra no nim say etena fa bi deterrent when him said the organ koye ya ABCD no say me nso me ye bia sa na de bebre for me enya punishment no ko aba more than to the extent that who ya kwaredia na school to say Kumasi Anglican Secondary School year abofra dia what is say what trouble no one kind abeji permission say headmaster ya appoint to senior house master school penny for munim sa sumesi enema we na waye na o ye koma krata bedun kan na ebeba na yi na akra no na obeye no onye say be etikum ha na yi say my friend him say as we move on say me ye mistake ye ABCD a me school ko bebo me enema we bebo me
okay
Morgan, can you imagine say you said no child left out to the extent that akura nyinsen wo mamenfa girls schools ni bi omo mfa nchene but yemfa Kumasi girls ya santoa St. Louis akura nyinsen yes sa akura on school ho house mistress so sorry I do maternity akoja no na onko na akura na nyinsen na nefu aba no na mo na ne colleagues ehu ade na ye chiri akwana ehunu se me wo formative age enisa me ne be makoda manyin a akora ne ye ntwene nsensan ometlefi sa wo no pa owuwie na se akora wo no ensi ne kwan no betimi ato school no so a wasamba dodo no kwade no mo ye ne se Louis na okọ na wo ya uwi a wo nsan ko se Louis biem
akora na kwebe bo
obesa ko school fofra ubekwa akodru on se Communicators omunhu se wo wawoda no waba na enkonko ha a whole lot of nema ye mpanimfo na esena manoni say enti ye piki bibi de bronifen hook line sinker the abrofo na ye no yan hwe o society no ni atam ni dia ba instead of adaptation ni ye adaptation and ye fa the omo ye fa ni ahohoro ho ni ye twa ha ni ese ni ye dia ba by a maso abam near the abetoha. It is all bisa meka say enema be bregies na biaba ye friend policy dissonance uye kama na san de bia betato na be say na ekojie no I think so man do many share no more empower school heads empower teachers
okay
omuntumi enya responsible for me make us enema ebitumi assistant.
Okay, Dr. Barnabas Adeamonfo or a lecturer instead and also a research fellow Institute for Education Studies ana yenena bon komo doc nti ye beda was na ya twen studio because the TF was still omu here studio
Much so Morgan lawyers was a man appearance man into appearance
okay Zabe it's Dr. Barnabas Adeamonfo na otisa yenene bon komo no